This is Salamancer, and today we've got another vintage cast for you between Team High Treason and the One Thrick Pony. I'm sorry, I can't even say that name without laughing my ass off, because that is hilarious. They've named their team after this scout here, Thrickster, and of course it is Team One Thrick Pony, and that's utterly hilarious. But I was sent this game by one of the players in it. I'm not going to tell you which one, because sometimes that does end up spoiling things a little bit. Maybe I'll tell you at the very end of the game, because of course I want to give that guy a shout out. So, you know, if you just want to know who I'm shouting out to, I guess switch to the end. But here, Dr. Salvador here, already taking some hits, missed his rollout just a little bit. He's going to be slow to mid. And right now, it looks like Team High Treason's getting some kills there. Whaler the first to go down. Thrickster actually the first to go down. Whaler died second. But there you go. Blue team getting pushed back through the choke very quickly here on Cold Front. And oh, that scout just barely managed to take out Anuit Coptis. I believe that's his name. Just call him Anuit, from the One Thrick Pony right before he died to a rocket and exploded into a shower of gibs. But did manage to do a very, very good thing there. High Treason pushing in with a 100% Uber right now against the 0% Uber and no medic of the One Thrick Pony. So they should be able to take care of this. Bolt ends up going down there to Dr. Salvador. Oh, turned the camera around the wrong way there a little bit. And it looks like they still had not captured mid. Wow, nice. Okay, way to go, High Treason. Didn't capture mid yet. Here we go. Now we're going to watch the High T Ripper Man as they continue to push into second point here. Going to get all their team in position to do just that, and they are kind of stacking up on the right-hand side here on Cold Front. Now, I've cast a lot of games on Warm Front. This was probably before Warm Front was really included as an official ESEA match, because yes, this is a vintage cast, so you can of course see that if they were trying to push in here, they'd be on the low ground, and that's not a very good thing. So we are going to see teams tend to push in through main or through the right-hand side. Here comes Uber right now, only 40% for blue, so they are backing out. They at least managed to do what they wanted there, which was pop the enemy's Uber before it got to last. And now, oh, actually, Neo Russia here as the soldier. I've seen a lot of Neo Russia. I didn't realize he was on this team, because that's pretty cool. Oh, Nanaz and Whaler now down. It's only 2 players left up for oTp, so they're going to have a pretty hard time here defending. They just now got another scout up, but it's going to be another 2 seconds before their demo man is alive. High Treason can push in very, very quickly, and that is what they are doing. They're going to take their soldier in through the right-hand side, Ripper Man. The only thing they have to worry about now is that oTp has started getting spawners up. Thrickster is now on the sniper, yeah, and Whaler on the heavy. So a very, very turtle-heavy setup here, and yeah, High Treason is doing the right thing, I think, by backing out. Oh, here comes the Uber from blue, actually, right away. They're going to have to get out here and deal a lot of kills, though. Looks like so far they're getting Ripper Man right away, and Demo Man Bolt gonna get out of here just barely with like 30 health, because it looks like there was somebody pressuring in there from the left-hand side a little bit. One Thrick Pony does manage to recapture their midpoint against High Treason, but now Medic being chased down by the Equalizer and does get killed by that. Neo Russia going huge right now before he gets taken out there by Aristotle. So apparently we've got some Greek philosophers revived from the dead to play on the One Thrick Pony team. That is, of course, one of their soldiers. And One Thrick Pony has lost their second point once again, so they are having to stay back here, set up some sticky traps, wait for the enemy to push into them. Not a fun position to be in. And there you go, Scout rushing in, trying to get a pick right away, but he does end up dying there. Nonetheless, here comes the Uber. They're going for the medic, and now just, oh, beautiful job there by Bolt to spam the, of course, there is no glass back here, so he just managed to spam straight through that little window there and kill the enemy medic with his stickies. Now they, I don't know, High Treason could push this, and that's what they're doing right now. Kuza here getting a lot of time on the point, forcing some soldiers to go stand on it, and there he goes. Good kill by Kuza, single-handedly capturing that point there for High Treason and bringing it up to 1-0. So, yeah, High Treason did a very, very good job there, and I got to go over these rosters a little bit, because these guys are some pretty awesome players here. I've played with several of them, and in fact, I want to in particular point out that Neo Russia was one of the guys who played in the Pug.NA Cup back on XTV maybe like half a month ago, and he did an amazing, amazing job on Soldier. He went huge, so that guy was doing pretty well, pretty awesome, and I think all of us like to watch him. Of course, ouch, lots of people dying here, including Dr. Salvador there for oTp. Their demo man is down right now. But here's the thing, red team almost entirely clustered up into this choke point. They're sending a soldier forward to try and deal some damage to this guy who's pressuring them. But right now, the One Thrick Pony is probably going to capture mid here with both their scouts standing on it and getting that cap time so that they can get their forward spawns and all that. Yeah, red team going to have to back out here, and they are going to go through their little lower ground entrance on there. Not going to really have much of a problem setting up some sticky traps there, but I don't think we're going to see oTp push through that way. Well, maybe they are, though. That could be interesting. I don't know. No, they are rotating around to the right-hand side, so I wonder if they're going to be sticky traps here as well. There should be. There you go, some pill spam coming in right now. It looks like the sticky trap is actually still hung up over there. He's also got one in the main entrance. These are some pretty standard sticky trap spots, though. So probably going to see this Uber popped through the door, or else we're just going to see them kind of back out and hope to detonate those things early. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Right now, oTp may actually go through here, and the sticky trap not popped yet. I think it was spotted there. So, man, it's getting a little dangerous here, a little bit dicey to try and push through. And there you go, Bolt does get the detonation on Aristotle. So now blue team pushing in with a 5-on-6 situation. The Uber is popped for red. This is really the best they could hope to do. They're not going to get the cap, and right now there's a back cap attempt going on as well. Blue team trying to back out here. They could take a lot of damage, and meanwhile both scouts standing there on midpoint, so they are going to get the capture. Lots of damage coming down, pill spam all over the place. Everybody for High Treason is up right now, although Bolt did take a lot of damage, but Thrickster and Salvador are down, and so now High Treason, after being backed up to their second point here, has very easily managed to hold that off and force blue team into a very uncomfortable situation, getting back capped right now. Grim, I think, finally died there. What was that? Grim? Yeah, just Grim. What's his name? Grim. And I also want to point out a couple of other people who, on this team, I think I recognize their names. Whaler I recognize, although I don't know where from. Aristotle I know I've seen hanging around ESEA before, and Thrickster has been in ESEA for quite a long time. We in fact have watched him do some pretty awesome stuff on XTV, so you should go check that out. Twitch.tv/XTV Esports. We cast a lot of live games, and it's just, the coverage is constantly getting better and better, so you guys do always need to check it out. Anything casted by me, Duder, Xsign, Shadow Puppet, or any of the other casters on there, it's pretty much worth watching. Meanwhile, here come the Ubers once again. Blue team this time defending and forced to have their Uber popped. Bolt go down though, and so does Kuza. So now Treason's turn to lose a lot of players here. However, they are managing to knock out at least one. Whaler does go down, but Neo Russia, bombing in towards the medic. He's at 1 health there, doesn't manage to get the kill. So, oh no, I knew it does go down actually to Ripperman. Ripperman finishing that off, but at what cost? Because right now, the medic here, Bomb Diggity for Treason, is down as well. And so they're going to lose mid here. They just don't have enough players up because they suicided those soldiers in one at a time, and both of them did die just to take out that medic. Might not have even been a very good trade. If they'd both gone in together, that might have been better. There was a back cap attempt there, but it did not work out, and so it looks like our High Treason team, featuring Bolt, Neo Russia, Kuza, Grim, Ripperman, and Bomb Diggity, is once again backed up to their second point, and they're going to have to drop back on defense. They've got a bit of an Uber advantage here, so we'll see if they can't push into oTp. But here on Cold Front, it seems like second point is in a very strong defensive hold position, just because, of course, it doesn't have the same ease of attack like the high ground here that Warm Front does. So yeah, it's very well defended, and we'll see if oTp can really manage to push something together. But they have managed to pick out Kuza here, who may have been going for the medic. Newitt is not quite up to his Uber yet. He's got about 90% here, and Whaler just peeking in, trying to see if he can't spot some sticky traps, get some detonations, something going on, because we are going to see Kuza going to come up in 3 seconds, but I think oTp should push in before then. They have pushed right away, popped the Uber, trying to force the enemy to pop, but at the moment, there you go, the red team was really milking that for quite a long time, so they've got a big advantage here where they just didn't take hardly any damage. And there you go. Oh man, Inuit and Salvador both going down there, one to a rocket, the other to a sticky bomb, and it looks like only one man down so far. It is Grim, who is down right now for Treason. Yeah, this is not looking good for oTp, and that's a very common thing, but look at where Aristotle's hanging out here. He actually managed to get around behind the red team. I don't even know how he got there, but what a sneaky little jerk. I don't think anybody's spotted him yet. Where is he going to go with this? He just found Bolt, and he's going to get that kill. Beautiful kill there by Aristotle. Now jumping back towards the rest of his team. He's taking out the demo man, so actually, not even towards the rest of his team yet. He's jumping towards the rest of the red team there and didn't manage to get a kill. Oh no, he did. Ripperman ended up going down there. Now they're saying pause. I don't know what that's all about. I hope nobody has left the game here. But High Treason do not hold mid anymore, and there you go. We had just a really fast pause. I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be a pause. Okay, and that pause is over. Looks like Neo Russia here helping his team defend the second point, and I think Treason may actually be pushing out onto mid once again right now, but it seems like that's not going to be, I don't know. Of course, our scouts are ice skating right here on Cold Front because that pause does cause people to their models get just a little bit weirded out, and I kind of like it, so I'm not going to change that. Yeah, oTp does definitely hold on to their midpoint here, though, and they're even, in fact, jumping in, trying to go for, ooh, yeah, I don't know what that soldier was doing over there, trying to get behind enemy lines, didn't get the kill, didn't even force the uber pop. Where is Anuit right now? He is pushing his team up the right-hand side through this little rock chasm, rock cliff, I have no idea. And oh, there was actually a really sneaky little sticky trap there in the rocks. There are still some stickies hidden there that nobody has seen yet, but they didn't get detonated, so no damage on those whatsoever. Oh, and there you go, Uber's popped for both teams. Meanwhile, Treason is once again going for that back half, so they just have to stand here on the point for a second and force blue team not to capture, and I think they should be able to get this. oTp now standing, trying to stand on the point, but yeah, they're having difficulty here because look at where these guys are positioned. High Treason knows exactly how to go for the back halves, and this is something that, of course, if you've seen some of like the Crack Clan games with Astonis and Harry Hook, those two guys are just masters of the back cap. Kuza here getting a little bit of damage put down on him, and once again we've got a cap race here where I think our scouts are going to win it here for Treason, so they may end up going up 2-0 very, very quickly. It's going to be a race to the last point here. This scout trying to get away. Oh, wow. Oh no, okay, so there are finally some sticky traps in there, and that's going to stop the cap on to last. So well done there by our demo man, Dr. Salvador, but he goes down as well, and look at this, Grim getting in here, and once again finishing off that cap. I think it was Kuza last time around, but these scouts for Treason are just going crazy right now. They have ended up winning the both rounds here almost single-handedly. Those scouts, my gosh, they are doing a pretty excellent job right now. And so here we go. We're going to watch the Aristotle roll out just a little bit. See, if he can find the philosophically correct way to rocket jump, which I'm pretty sure he can. Yeah, pretty close. We'll call it. At very least, that's a Socrates level. Anyway, we've got, right now, oTp is setting up for the mid-fight against our red team. Red team does have a bit better positioning here. They're dealing a lot of damage to the scout over there, but here comes a nice big aggressive soldier jump. Oh, he's so dead. Not going to get any damage there. So oTp losing 2 players right now, including their medic. They are going to have to back off. Treason did a very good job mid-fight there. They focused the right players. They had, I think they had somebody bomb into that medic. Now, they don't have any scouts right now, so it's going to be tough for them to watch their flanks. But at the moment, oh, there you go. Here, in fact, comes a bombing soldier at the moment. Aristotle going for the equalizer now, sneaking around, and he might end up... Ooh, no, he does get taken out by Neo Russia. Neo Russia, quite a good player himself, and so he is... Yeah, he's going to grab some ammo here and be able to destroy and continue to push forward with his team. I wonder, he doesn't seem to be playing the pocket right now. In fact, Ripper seems to be playing the pocket at the moment. But there you go, both soldiers kind of focusing down this one scout here, and he does not manage to get away. Thrickster from the one Thrick pony has gone down, so apparently his one Thrick has been extended. Expended was the word I was going for there. Neo Russia taking some hits here, but it looks like everybody's going to push in through main once again. And oTp, are they prepared for this? They don't have an Uber ready just yet. They're getting forced back pretty far here. But on the other hand, oh, there goes Nenaz. Oh, here, it's actually a Kritzkrieg. There you go. Very quickly, 2 kills off those crit rockets. 3 kills now. Grim, Bolt, and I think Kuza were all taken down by that. Now, Bomb Diggity has managed to get away so far and helping heal his soldier up here. So both soldiers taking that guy out. Only one person left up for Thrickster. So that Kritzkrieg, it got a lot of kills, but it's not going to be enough here because look at the respawn times for oTp. I think Treason's going to get out here and bring this to a halftime very, very quickly. At least I think it's going to be halftime. I don't know how the ESEA rules worked during this season, whatever it was. But there you go. They've just got to get some time on point here right now because they're letting everybody respawn from oTp. Oh, that's not what they want to do. What is that above his head? What is going on with this model? I have no idea. Maybe it was... I have no idea. Maybe it was the update causing some weird view model stuff. Neo Russia apparently wants to ban highways. I'm not sure why that is. Just kidding, he's probably talking about the heavy. But we do have oTp set up on defense right now. Thrickster on the sniper. No heavy sitting out there at the moment. And the Uber has been popped right now for Treason. What's it been popped on? They popped it on Bolt, the demo man, pushing in here. And he's going to start spamming those spawners. Oh man, so many people taking damage there. And oh, this is going to be a very easy cleanup here. But here comes the Kritzkrieg actually. So oTp, if they can stay alive, could do a lot of damage. There you go, everybody on the point right now, and it's only one demo man left up with his medic trying to stay alive here. They may have to back out. The medic, oh, getting caught with some rockets. 90 health left. Can they back out or not? There you go. Bolt does get some kills there on Aristotle. Nicely done But, oh man, only 2 up now for oTp, so yeah, it looks like this round is going to be over pretty soon, except that all the High Treason people are way back there. They just respawned. Of course, they don't have any sort of teleporter because there's no NG here. This is not a Breloom game, so they have to run all the way back, and that gives oTp enough time to respawn. Everything's kind of reset here, except for the Ubers. Bomb Diggity, once again, has about a 65% advantage, so they are going to try to push in with this here, and I knew it, still running the Kritzkrieg. So they are definitely going to be aggressive with this. It's just that there's going to be an Uber coming in very, very soon, and I think the Treason team is going to pop it in as soon as they know. They know that the enemy is probably still running that Kritzkrieg, and I think as soon as their scouts get up here, they really need to go. So they are finally pushing in right now. This last point here, and even the second point, but especially the last point, very difficult to push into on Cold Front. If you have an Uber advantage, you can get in there. There you go. Thrixter and Dr. Salvador taken down, and the Demo Man being down is a really big deal right now, because that means no stickies on the point. They can go stand on it. They can put some time down on that point right now. Medic really getting lit up here, but it's going to be okay because everybody was trying to focus him down, and so nobody's focusing the damage classes. One Thrick Pony is 0-3 against Treason right now, so really excellently done there, and it looks like there isn't halftime, or if there is, it's only based on time. There's still 14 minutes left here for anything to happen right now. Going to go ahead over to the Bolt Cam and watch his rollout just for a little bit. He's been doing the left side rollout pretty much every time because he knows his opponent is doing the right side rollout pretty much every time. So he's setting up those stickies right there. Oh, if he detonates those, oh, too late. The scouts here, though, catching that, and so one scout from blue going to be pushed back. Meanwhile, everybody else on the blue team is on their left side, and they're having to back out to deal with Ripper Man, who came in after the medic. Did not get that kill, but Whaler, Thrixter, and, oh man, my HUD is so broken right now, I can't even tell, but that's another soldier down right now. Nonetheless, oTp did deal with that pretty well. They lost their medic here, but it's 2 soldiers against a scout and a medic, and yeah, Bomb Diggity is already running back to the last point, so he is getting out of there. The One Thrick Pony managing to win that mid-fight pretty decisively. They do not have an Uber advantage, so that's going to be tough for them trying to push into the second point, and so we may see Treason try and be aggressive from second, which is not something you always see, but of course if you've got that Uber advantage, why not try and force your opponents to deal with it in the worst way possible. I knew it here. Let's just find him because he knows he's going to have a disadvantage, and yes, he is running the Kritzkrieg. What he's going to have to do with this, because the opponents have 100% already and they know it, the One Thrick Pony is going to have to force their enemy to pop the Uber before they pop the Kritzkrieg, because if they can do that and then run back and keep the medic alive, then they've got 100% crits. They can run right back in as soon as that Uber is done. And look, they've already forced the pop. There they go. They just got to get back away from this. Bolt trying to deal some damage here as they run back, but no, he's not able to do it yet. Sticky's now coming in, and we're going to see that Kritzkrieg pop pretty soon here to help defend. This soldier, though, wasting a lot of rockets. He's not reloaded right now, and there's 2 scouts pressuring in here. The Kritzkrieg is actually not ready to go yet, and oh, Aristotle goes down. It's just the medic up. He's pulled the needles out, but against 2 scouts, there's not a lot he can do here. These scouts are going crazy right now, and they stop, I knew it, from ever getting up to that Kritzkrieg. Wow, beautiful play by Treason, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see them win this round as well. Of course, right now, actually, there was, I think, a back cap going on, so Treason actually lost their second point, but they have managed to recapture it, and they are definitely going to get the capture on mid as well. Yeah, this is pretty impressive and pretty intense right now. I'm actually going to move my microphone a little bit away from my mouth there so you guys don't hear quite as much of the heavy breathing into it. But there you go. Treason has done an incredible job with holding onto their Uber, with getting the kills. Those scouts are just going crazy, and here we go. Grim does get finally taken out by Thrixter, but yeah, the scouts here on Treason are doing an incredible job. In fact, look at Kuza. He is topping the scoreboard for his team right now, way above Bolt, and then Neo Russia, who is a very good soldier, and Ripper Man are down on the bottom of their scoreboard. Just shows you how amazingly these scouts have been playing so far for Treason. Meanwhile, oh, here comes the Kritzkrieg right now, but oh, what a terrible pop. They have popped it right onto an Uber, and Treason going to get in here with no death whatsoever from that. One last crit rocket there, just kind of as a thumbing your nose at the red team, but no kills whatsoever. Kuza, the first man to go down here, and red team trying to get onto this point, but right now there's just all sorts of fighting going on here. Blue actually has some decent positioning. You just got to be careful about their health, but there you go. They have taken out a lot of the Treason team. It's only Kuza and Ripper up right now. Ripper losing his overheal, of course. He was overhealed, but the medic went down. So now where's Ripper? Well, going in after the enemy medic. Not going to get that kill, though, and oh, he's got to be very, very careful about this. He's gotten the health, but Demo Man in on him as well, and going for the bottle kill. Actually, it was Aristotle who finished him off with the shotgun. Wow, so this has been an impressive game so far. Neo Russia holding the high ground right now, making sure that nobody can get in here and be too aggressive, but he's going to get sticky spammed here. Trying to combine those two words into spicky spam, I don't know, but spick and spanned, maybe that's it. But Bolt here now doing some counter spam onto the opposing team, not doing a lot of damage just yet. And look, oTp does, I'm sorry, Inuit Compass does have his 100% Kritzkrieg. He's taking some damage though, and the problem with the Kritzkrieg is that when he pops it, it does not make him invincible, so he can still take the hits there. Crit Stickies coming out right now, but the Kritzkrieg is over. Those Crit Stickies did not hurt anybody. Thrickster getting out here and killing Kuza, so he's going to shut down one of the more valuable players there on the Treason team. And where is Treason at the moment? They are backed up to their second point, of course, except for Grim here, who is actually trying to get a kill on a scout, but beautiful baiting work there. Thrickster found that one scout, called the other scout over, so Whaler helped finish him off. And I mean, one scout against two, especially when you're getting ambushed from the side like that, it's just almost impossible to play properly. So very good teamwork there from our scouts for oTp. And now we've got Neo Russia just hanging out here, spamming the rockets down the left-hand side, making sure nobody can go too far forward without having to dance around them. Kind of a stressful situation there. And there you go, it's 100% Uber for our red team, 100% crits still for oTp. They have just been grinding this crits non-stop, never changing back to the Uber because they've never really had a situation where they've been in a big advantage to use it. So Inuit here pushing in once again. Here goes the team right now, taking the left-hand side for the moment. I want to say they'll probably push in through main. Scout here, I think this is Thrickster, going to peek in. In fact, both scouts going to peek in here through the little cover situation, through the bridge, I guess. There goes the Crit Stickies right now. They have been popped. And, oh, good damage on the one rocket there. Did get Ripperman down a little bit, but the Uber has been flashed to the right people at the right times. So not a lot that blue team can do here. They've lost Dr. Salvador. They've lost Nanaz and Aristotle as well. Both the soldiers down. Oh, Inuit Coptis goes down. Whaler getting pressured here by a soldier. Cannot touch that health kit before he dies. And Treason once again going to get in control of the middle point. They've got a big Uber advantage here, and I'm going to expect Inuit to stick with the Kritzkrieg, even though that might not be the best idea. Oh no! There goes the medic though. Bomb Diggity eating some stickies there from Dr. Salvador right before he dies. And the back cap has actually worked. Who was that who got that cap? It was Thrickster going for that. He's getting into a battle right now with a scout. Oh, and he does manage to get the kill on Kuza, so if he can just go stand on this point, he may actually get the first cap here for oTp. It's going to be close, and he does manage to do it. One Thrick Pony bringing themselves up 1-3 just because of Thrickster. He is apparently the Thrick that Pony has up their sleeves and doing a very good job of keeping them in this game. I'm going to watch the Dr. Salvador roll out here again and just see whether oTp can manage to win it or not. Dr. Salvador had to grab this health kit, and it seems like he may be lagging a little bit here. Yeah, it looks like he just has some lag issues, so that could be part of the problem with his rollout, I think. Sticky's getting set up over on this left-hand side. Actually, that is where the combo is coming in through. Of course, the combo being the medic soldier, so he could have detonated those on them, but he didn't realize they were there, probably couldn't see them. Now, pill spam coming in from Bolt, trying to guard that health kit from being picked up, or if it is picked up, it's just you're just going to take 100 damage from the pill, so it's not worth it. Oh, here comes the Kritzkrieg right away, though, immediately getting 2 kills. Kuza and Bolt are down. Ripperman takes another crit rocket here, and one more crit rocket. Oh! Very, very clutch Uber timing there by Treason. They just managed to pop it at the right time. Now they're chasing down the medic-soldier combo here. There goes the soldier right away. Medic at 100 health still, probably going to stay alive here. But look at this. Bomb Diggity has gone down by Nanaz. And where is Nanaz right now? I want to find that guy. He is still at 172 health here, so trying to help finish off this capture for the one Thrick Pony. So very well done by them. Legend of Aristotle, not sure what he is talking about, but apparently Aristotle's got a few legends associated with him. I would believe that. And now they're just trying to build their Uber up as quickly as possible. It's going to be the Kritzkrieg once again. They've got a big advantage here. Treason knows this, and they are going to probably hang pretty far back, maybe send in one bomber to go try to attack the medic and force a pop, or just get the kill, either way, and then hang back because they're only at like 7% Uber right now. That is not a good position to be in. And there you go, Kuza does get taken out by Dr. Salvador. So, oTp here have a chance to push in right now. Where is their combo? That is going to be the important question. They're pushing in through the right-hand side. They've got the Kritzkrieg ready to go. And I think we're going to see some crit rockets coming out here very quickly. Oh, not quite yet, though, because look at this. Yes, Treason has made the right call to back away, try to deal some spam, and get that Uber up. And, oh, here comes the scout right now. Grim is on top of this combo. He cannot get the shots off on the medic, though. And actually, some of those shots hitting that little guardrail. That's no fun. Everybody from Treason right now pushing a little bit forward, but they know that the combo is back stacked up. So yeah, Nanaz and Dr. Salvador both down. Aristotle could have gone in there and done some damage, but now look at this 90% Uber for Treason. And in fact, I think Treason might have been playing some mind games there. The big push from them came in as soon as they had Grim run in and back out the combo for oTp, and everybody from Treason pushed in, which to me, like if I was on oTp, I would say, oh, well, they must have Uber by now. Here goes the Kritzkrieg right away, trying to get a kill there, does get Grim down, and now going for this heavy. He does manage to get the heavy, but there goes Anuit and Aristotle very, very quickly. So now Treason should be able to push back out of their second point. Anyway, what I was going to say about that, though, was that, of course, Treason did not have the Uber yet, but they all pushed out simultaneously as though they had it, and I think that scared oTp considerably, and they said, oh, crap, they have an Uber, so we can't use this Chris right now. So well done to them. Looks like Bolt is running out here getting a little overheal, which is always nice. And oh, he's actually using his stickies there to check those rocks, just to see if he can't scatter some enemy stickies. There are no stickies there right now, so no trap going to kill anybody. But Thrixter is on the spy. We're going to watch that camera for just a little bit here as he gets out towards the fight. Going to cloak up, and here is how you play 6v6 spy, guys. It's a very risky maneuver, and you have to really watch your cloak, because if the enemy spots you for any reason, you could be in big trouble. Right now he's disguised as an enemy scout. I knew it has 100% crits once again. Where is that going to be? Okay, giant error text. That's really weird. That kind of thing happens sometimes. Sounds like the Kritzkrieg was popped. Where is it, though? It is in main right now. Thrixter getting around behind the enemy team, and I don't think anybody's noticed him, but the Uber's already popped there. He comes out undisguised. Oh, not good, because now he is going to be killed by Bolt, who is already invincible. Yeah, he was trying to get around behind the enemy medic and get a stab there, but it just was not meant to be. Nonetheless, this is going to be a very big Uber advantage for oTp now if they can push it. And of course, the simple fact of that is that the Kritzkrieg charges a lot faster, 25% faster than the regular Uber. So they're going to come in here and they're going to be very, very aggressive with this. Anuit following Aristotle around once again. They are getting here and doing a back cap on the entire red team. Red is just now, I think, trying to come back to deal with this. And yeah, there you go. It's a scout and a demo man on this combo right now. Oh, taking a lot of damage. Both of them go down. They did finish off that cap, which it forced High Treason back considerably, and it gave some nice forward spawns there to Nanaz, who can now help defend mid and kind of delay the red team. But Treason has 4 members up right now. They've got a 75% Uber advantage, so overall, was it a good play? Probably not. Dr. Salvador setting up some sticky traps here in an interesting little location where, ooh, yeah, that's tough to see, especially with that blue. That is an extremely difficult sticky trap to notice, but it may have only been one sticky, so not going to do a whole lot of damage if anybody walks next to it. Treason's got the 100% here. They just don't want to pop it right away, so they're being a little bit conservative about their positioning. I think they could push a lot farther out, though. And here we go, going to take Neo Russia into the enemy team, and they're probably going to pop that Uber pretty soon. It's only about 70% here for oTp, so they could take a lot of damage. Medic already getting away here. They are doing some damage. Thrixter is down right now. Nanaz is down. Look at how hurt the blue team is. And no, most of them actually getting back and grabbing some health kits. Whaler getting the kill there on Grim over on the sides, and now trying to peek in to see if he can't help take out the demo. Oh, beautiful sticky there by our demo man, though. And who's going to win this cap race? It looks like Aristotle once again with the back cap. Oh, these back caps are just all over the place from both teams right now, and Aristotle is probably not going to have anybody to stop him here. We may get 1 or 2 spawners in for the red team, but it's going to be too late. Aristotle is going to bring it up to 2 to 3 for 1 Thrick pony. Very nicely done there. This is turning into a very close game here because it looks like oTp has finally figured out something that they can do against the Treason team. Treason went up 3-0 very, very early, but now it looks like oTp have finally found a strategy that works, and that is just go for backcaps. That's what's won them some rounds. That's actually what's won Treason some rounds too. Thrixter running spy to mid. That's going to be an interesting thing to see. We're going to watch where Bolt sets his stickies up first, though, and he has already blocked out the enemy demo man for a while, so not a lot of damage going to be coming down onto their team. But let's find Thrixter here. He is just now getting towards this mid fight. You can, of course, watch the damage going down on each team. Dr. Salvador dies there, so does Whaler. Grim with 13 health left. He did get at least one of those kills, and now Thrixter is going to drop behind the enemy team. We'll see who he decides to stab. You want to get a really important class like the demo man or the medic. Oh no, he's been spotted out. What a terrible, terrible thing to happen. Very unlucky there for Thrixter that the scout just happened to peek around that corner as soon as he decloaked. So once again, I mean, Spy, such a risky play in 6v6, and if you cannot find the perfect location to decloak, you are very often just going to end up dying. no fun there. So oTp has lost that mid-fight. They are now back up to their second point. And look at this. We do have a push coming in through the left-hand side. Interestingly, the Uber is coming out right now. They're trying to stop. They're trying to get some kills back over here. Bolt really chasing this guy down because there is no Uber to stop that at the moment. The Uber just now popped over here, forced, I think, by the scouts. Kuz is now down. Grim is down as well. But those are the only 2 kills that they got. Meanwhile, Dr. Salvador has died. But there goes Bomb Diggity and Bolt. They're both dead. Ripperman now taking some damage from the scout here as well. He's trying to get back away from this. Should probably pull out the equalizer at this point. He's just got to get out of there. And Neo Russia now at 50 health, going to have to back out as well. Oh, and there they both get taken out by Whaler. Nicely finished off by Whaler, and actually Thrickster got in there to help as well. Of course, my stream chat is saying, oh, you know what's giving that spy away? It's the big error text. But no, actually, that's just on my end. It's because it's an old SCV demo, and some sort of texture is missing. It's probably my my cache or something like that. Grim takes out Ninaz, and now oTp... they have not been able to take that mid-fight, and not been able to take the mid-point yet because they've been backed up so far. Oh, Kuza goes down to some sticky traps, though. And so, 2 down for blue, 1 down for red. Bolt takes a pill to the face. Oh, but he still manages to help deal a lot of damage to Anuit. Anuit is down. Dr. Salvador is down. There goes Bomb Diggity to some big aggression by Aristotle and a scout here. Aristotle finally dying as well, and so did Whaler. So now, I think Treason's going to push in here and grab this capture. There's only a heavy and a soldier up right now. The medic did just pop. Oh no, that is going to be halftime. 2-3 in the half. So I can't wait to see what happens in the second. Of course, the second half starting just now. It was a nice short little halftime there, and the match is live. We're going to watch the Bolt roll out now. Of course, these teams have swapped sides, so remember that Treason in the blue now is up 3-2 against the 1 Thrick Pony in the red. I can't help myself from smiling at that name. 1 Thrick Pony is... it's so hilariously corny. That's all I have to say about that. Bullet getting out there and grabbing that health kit very, very quickly. He's got some good rollouts here. Now having to deal with these scouts, but he's got his scouts on top of him trying to help out. Soldier jumping in to the high ground here, so currently the high ground advantage goes to Treason, but they've lost 3 players so far, and in fact, oTp all over the place right now. Who was getting those kills there? Mostly it was Aristotle and Whaler with 3 kills. Oh, there you go. They have popped the Kritzkrieg and popped it just to save the medic. He has now grabbed a health kit, so he's going to be just fine. But I'm not going to have a huge crits advantage or anything. Nonetheless, though, and Bomb Diggity is not healing anybody right now, and why not? He's just hanging around in spawn, waiting for somebody to respawn with him. He's going to wait another 4 seconds here, so that's actually going to be a really big advantage for oTp. They should be able to push in, and with the Kritzkrieg, probably grab second. Now, of course, once again, Treason knows they're running the Kritzkrieg, so they're going to be prepared for it, but you have to play really conservatively against that as soon as it's ready, that is. Now, until it's ready, you know, they're not going to have it, so you can try and be really aggressive, but you got to be very careful. You got to have the timing down in your head, and already Anuit is up to 70%. Oh, big rockets by Aristotle. Did you see that? Taking out Kuza from long range. Just perfect path prediction there. Whaler ends up killing Grim as well, so Whaler is up to like a ridiculous number of points right now, 4. In fact, Aristotle has 5, Anuit with 7. So Whaler and Aristotle are the duo to watch out for right now. And in fact, the roaming soldier up here, Nenaz, is already in position to help screen for the capture of second, so he did just that. There is a heavy up right now, but it sounds like, the Quitch was popped. They got Bomb Diggity, so the medic is down, but Anuit is down as well. Whaler and Neo Russia both dying in quick succession here. This could go either way. A double heavy out there, is that even allowed? Apparently it is. ESEA, this must have been one of those old seasons where you can actually have double heavy, and the sandwich is allowed too, which is, wow, that's crazy. I don't think those are allowed anymore, to be perfectly honest, just because of how terribly turtle heavy it is. But Treason did make full advantage of the rules right there, and ended up getting a couple kills there with the heavy. They have now pushed at least one of them out to second point. He's going to try and help capture that. This is, of course, the Kuza cam that we're on right now. And we'll see if they can capture second, and then if they can do that, whether Kuza ends up going back to swap out for Scout, because that's really what you're going to want pushing in, I think. Oh, Bomb Diggity getting taken out by Thrickster, though, on the sniper. And where is he? He is still alive, probably still peeking in there. There goes the Kritzkrieg as well. Grim gets taken out. Kuza's taken out as well, so both Scouts dropping to the crits very quickly. There goes Neo Russia to a pill from Dr. Salvador. Finally, the Kritzkrieg is over, but this round is probably going to go to oTp very, very quickly. There are 3 players left up right now for High T. One of them is a medic, so not going to deal a lot of damage from there. Going to keep Bolt alive. Bolt trying to deal some stickies to the point, but is he going but is it going to be enough? No. Oh, so far it actually is. Bolt with a very clutch defense here. He's just going for the medic kill. Oh, not close enough. The sniper walks in and finishes off Bolt. So it's 3-3 now. oTp versus Treason. This is getting to be a very, very close game here. And is oTp still running the Kritzkrieg? That is going to be the question here. We gotta find that medic. Yes, they are. So let's just find that Bolt cam. Looks like Bolt might be a little bit later here to mid, I think. We'll see. Where's Dr. Salvador, though? Salvador, I think, is actually taking the opposite side. So yeah, he I think got there a little bit quicker. He's getting pressured by a scout right now. That's a very difficult position to be in as a demo man. If a scout comes in on top of you, just not a lot you can really do. And there goes Ripperman to Nanaz. Very good roaming soldier whip from Nanaz. Meanwhile, a big bomb in coming in from Grim and Neo Russia. Neo Russia ended up taking out Thrickster. Whaler is down, and so is Nanaz. And in fact, Dr. Salvador is down as well, so it's just a medic soldier combo left for oTp. They have lost this mid-fight. Treason managing to get the capture. And this Kritzkrieg is going to be completely nullified here. This is the first time this half that Treason has actually managed to get their Uber in time to counter the Kritzkrieg. Or maybe the second. I think it was the first. I don't remember. I just talk about video games. I don't have a very good memory for them. Here Kuza already checking around this house, just trying to see if there's anybody there. He's doing what a scout is supposed to do, that is scout. Kritzkrieg just now popped here, but it looks like I knew it did die, so not going to get anything done there. Bolt is now hanging back aside from this B-side, this soldier, trying to deal with him as quickly as he can. It looks like Ripperman has gone down to a spy. We totally missed there was a spy out there right now. Thrickster getting a backstab, and he's still up, but he's only one of two. Dr. Salvador just laying down some stickies here, desperately trying to set up a defense on the last point. And can he do it, though, is the question. Looks like most of his team is respawning now, and I don't even know what the heck that was. We just got a little frame of, like, somebody flashing across all the points. Probably it was because somebody respawned. I think that's just what happens with the Source engine. And, of course, I feel very qualified to talk about that, not being a programmer or anything. We do have one heavy out there right now, and once again, Thrickster is on the sniper. He's not gotten too many kills this game, but the ones he's gotten as sniper have been really effective. Of course, getting a medic pick at one point, and he's just going to peek in through these doors, try and look to see which way the Treason team is going to push in. If he can get that information, then he can get a snipe and hopefully pick off his opponents. Looks like they baited. Oh, they actually baited out there with the heavy. Oh, Thrickster was... What in the world is... What? That is a pretty cute looking little bottle of... Was that a Klein bottle? I think it was a Klein bottle of Girardi. Anyway, the Uber is popped and just now finished off. Here comes the Kritzkrieg to counter it, and Ripperman immediately gets taken down there. We're probably going to see... Oh, I knew it does get taken down by Bolt, so no more crit rockets coming out from that. But Treason only 2 up right now, and now it's just Bomb Diggity having to back out furiously. Oh, and he is getting taken out by a Whaler. So that was a complete wipeout there, pushing into last. oTp are able to recapture their second once again. It is still 3-3, and Treason, we're going to have to see whether they can do anything to respond to this. They've got a little, nice little sticky trap right there. Of course, that is going to be slightly visible as you walk around the corner, but you have to get pretty close to it to see it, so not a bad little corner trap. Bolt just hanging out here, hoping that his team does not lose mid, and right now they've got the good positioning to not really worry too much about it. But Bomb Diggity is not even building the Uber right now. He's not healing anybody. There you go. He finally catches up to the team. But both those soldiers decided they did not want to pick him up, so that's not a cool thing. Right now, oTp is actually still playing very, very conservatively here, considering how much of an advantage they have. They probably don't realize they have as much as they do, though, because Bomb Diggity was up for a good 5 or 10 seconds before he started healing anybody, at least. So, right now, oTp does need to play more aggressively if they're going to use the crits. I don't like using crits defensively, waiting for the enemy to push into you, because, you know, you could die, and then you just lose the crits that you have. You've got to be aggressive with it. So it looks like they do want to start pushing with it right now, but the question is, are they going to be able to do that? Dr. Salvador does take out Grim, so 1 scout down. It's 6 against 5 right now. I really want to see oTp push on this, but they are giving Bomb Diggity way too much time to build that Uber up. And where is Bomb Diggity right now? He is nowhere to be seen, probably over on... Yeah, he's way, way back there. Just getting poked by scouts a little bit. Whaler ends up taking out Kuza, and Dr. Salvador has killed Neo Russia, so this is what they need. Yeah, oTp definitely pushing out here onto the middle point, and oh, they've forced the enemy Uber very, very quickly. This Uber not getting any kills so far because it's forced in a demo, and with the demo, if people can escape you well enough, you are not going to be able to get anything done there. Good kill there by Grim to take out Thrixter, and now some pills getting on top of the enemy medic for Treason. So they are doing some good damage here, at least, and forcing back the red team. But look at the Uber differential right now. Anuit has 75% on the crit Krieg, healing up Aristotle, so we're probably going to watch some of those crit rockets get in there once again, and they are dropping back to their second point here, which I highly disagree with that. I think they need to push in to mid right now. They've got the 100% once again. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And are they going to pop it on Aristotle here? Usually they've been popping on soldiers, but they might try to do a demo man pop. Getting that soldier way up in the air, and no, they have popped it on the demo. Those stickies going all over the place, but it's not going to be enough. In fact, everybody from Treason doing a very good job of dropping back from the crit Krieg now that they know it's there. Sounds like Kuza did die there to Thrixter, and everybody from blue now, Treason is backed up against a wall here. They're not really watching their flanks too much, but they do still hold on to the middle point. Nobody capturing that yet because, of course, they could not do it. They did not want to get themselves exposed. Now here comes blue team. They have popped the Uber. They're trying to get it on top of the medic. Oh, Bolt could have done some really big sticky damage there, but he kind of detonated that one a little bit too early. Now hitting that wall instead of trying to hit between the soldier and medic where he wanted to. Here come the soldiers up on the high ground, though. Very good aggression from them, but Ripperman ends up getting taken out. And here comes a Demo Man trying to just finish these kills off. Neo Rush are probably going to get taken out as well. Yes, he does, by Nenaz and Dr. Salvador. Whaler, the only man down right now for OTP, and yeah, Bolt is trying to bring the medic back to mid. Treason having some difficulty on aggression here. I mean, they've got the positioning, I think. It's just that right now, they don't have the aim. Something is wrong where they're able to push in, and they're able to get where they need to be as a team to, you know, pinch off the enemy and flank them and do all kinds of neat stuff, and then just the stickies aren't hitting and the rockets aren't hitting the right way. But there you go. I knew it does get taken out by Ripperman. Grim takes out Nenaz, but in turn, Ripperman and Kuza are down as well. So 2 damage classes are gone for Treason. It's going to be tough for them to push too hard, but at least they can hold on to mid. Salvador gets taken out by Bolt. Now they're going to push. No more Demo Man means there are not going to be any sticky traps here. Whaler is helping take out Grim there. Yeah, in fact, got all the damage down on him. So now going to try and stop this push here. Grim saying, "Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you for taking me out there with your 2 scouts." But yeah, Bomb Diggity here with 100% Uber helping capture the second point right now for Treason. They might bring it to 4-3 here if they can get in, because very quickly they should push very soon. If they don't, they're giving their opponents time to build that Uber up, and I want to say right now they're actually running their regular Uber, just looking at how fast that. No, it is in fact still the Kritzkrieg. Going to be really difficult for OTP to hold on to this point, but they do have a heavy just hanging around behind the point, kind of hidden here from view, actually. Here comes Uber right away. No, they have spotted the heavy, but he's able to get away from them and play ring around the point for a little bit. Oh man, there goes Bolt, but Grim has died as well. Whaler, the first man down, the heavy, was focused quite well, but there's a second heavy out there as well. In fact, it is Thrixter on the heavy, and there you go, complete wipeout. The crits was just popped there to finish off some of the players. So OTP with a big defense on their last point once again, and this map, Cold Front, does tend to last a very, very long time. Oh man, I've got such allergies today, it is crazy, but OTP should be able to push out here, and Nenaz is not going to kill there, but OTP pushing with a very big Uber advantage. We're going to see if they go for critzing the Demo Man again. Dr. Salvador, not able to get the kills that he wanted to last time he was critzed, but of course it is your best bet. It's like 300 damage per crit sticky, and there they go once again. Oh, the sticky's getting charged up right now to fire really far, really fast, but no, once again, the Treason team does manage to... Oh no, 1 crit sticky getting on top of Bomb Diggity. That is Dr. Salvador with a huge kill. No Uber advantage at all for Treason right now, and they are going to probably... Oh, look at this though. They have in fact had to run back and stop a back cap. Grim there, I think, got that cap, and so yes, they did lose the second point. Oh, there's a soldier upstairs right now, and OTP trying their very best to take him out. It looks like a scout here. Kuza did end up... Wow, look. This is amazing here. Treason have actually forced OTP back into their second point after losing their medic to a crit sticky, and they did it because of a back cap and then because of just some very well coordinated aggression between that soldier and scout. Because the scout ran away and looked like he was going to go in for a back cap, OTP couldn't move out. They had to stay back and wait for it, and so Now they've got 100% crits once again. They are going to push in with this, and it sounds like... Oh, no, it's just now started. Here comes the soldier jumping up, going for a crit rocket, but he hits that cover instead of hitting the medic, so no, not going to happen. And meanwhile, there is another backcap going on. It's got to be a scout here. Who is this scout? Nanaz coming in, trying to stop him right now. Scout could get the kill. Oh, no! Beautiful work there by Nanaz and, in fact, Whaler to take out Kuza. But look at this. I knew it's down. Dr. Salvador is down. Thrixter is down as well. And now, and these backcaps are doing such a good job of splitting up the OTP team. Treason knew exactly what they were doing there. Send one scout to go for the backcap, and then have everybody else pressure the enemy team once they go try to respond. Then they're being sort of pinched on two sides. They have to make a choice. Do we defend our medic, or do we defend our point? And there you go. Treason getting very close to the capture right now already. They are popping the Uber here just because they can, really. I mean, they hardly even need to, because they just need to spit on that point, and it'll be done. There you go. Heavy having to drop down on it, and it's just not enough. It is now 4-3 in favor of Treason in this second half. I think it might even... it's not going to say that. Yeah, there you go. It did say it. See? I was right. Treason is leading 4-3. Ha! What are you going to do about that? One soldier for OTP equalizing out to the point with about 59 health. He'll be able to get out there just fine. Aristotle here taking some self-damage from the rocket jumps, which is what he needs to do to help build that Uber quickly. And it looks like OTP is still running the Kritzkrieg. They have not stopped running it for quite a long time. Scout's getting pressure on the enemy right now, so they're trying to funnel everybody from blue team, from red team into this one choke area so they know where they're coming from and they can deal a lot of damage to them, focus them down. Right now, not a lot of damage coming down on the red team, though. Interestingly, blue is trying to deal with this one soldier jumping in. Bomb Diggity goes down to Nanaz, so Nanaz doing exactly what he wanted to do there, getting the enemy medic kill, but Treason does have 3 up, and it's only 2 right now for OTP. They've popped the Kritzkrieg, but where have they popped it? Oh, they're just now getting out there. They did manage to take out Kuza, but Dr. Salvador dies to a very good sticky trap from Bolt. Now it's just Anuit trying to run back here, and he's going to have to deal with a demo man and a scout. Just now getting a scout up to help defend him, so he's going to be okay for a little bit here, as that scout can, at the very least, defend him a little bit, and that was pretty gross. Sorry about that. But here goes OTP. And I don't know what's going to happen here. They've got a bit of a crits advantage once again. Is Kuza actually... No, he's probably just going to use the respawn there, pretending to be a pyro, but he's going to play scout. There you go. OTP is backed up to their second point once again, so this game could be over pretty soon. I don't know. It's just that these choke points are so difficult to deal with. Kuza on the spy right now, and we'll see what he does, because once again, I do love to see my spy play. It either works kind of well or it doesn't work at all. That is typically how you kind of treat a roll of the dice here with the spy. What's Kuza gonna do here? He has to use the cloak and dagger to stay cloaked, and of course it runs out of cloak very quickly while you're moving. So, here he goes, right behind the enemy team right now. Gonna go for the stab on the soldier, gets it, and yeah, where is the enemy medic? No, Anuit has already died there. So look at this, Kuza is still alive, using his, I think this is the Big Kill gun, which I think is just a reskin of the revolver, to get a big kill or two. It's only 2 left up right now for OTP. Treason needs to push this quickly. Whaler does end up getting the kill on Kuza while he was still cloaked. Of course, you cannot fire while you're cloaked, so nothing that really could be done by Kuza there. Whaler does get taken out, though, with like 12 health left. Not a lot you can do against a soldier with his shotgun out. So, now... Treason is trying to capture the midpoint here. They've just had to pop the Uber because of Nanaz. Nanaz doing exactly what a roaming soldier needs to do, and we have not kept the camera on him for too long. But, I mean, if you're a roaming soldier, you get in there, you force the enemy to pop their Uber, or you force them to lose the medic or something. Even if you don't have a lot of points by the end of the game, let's just see where Nanaz is right now. Yeah, he's like bottom fragging, but that's okay, because the frags and the tactical stuff that he's done is exactly what his team has needed. OTP forcing the Uber out of Treason means they have a huge Uber advantage now. So I think we're going to see Aristotle get buffed up here, and the Uber is going to go off just momentarily, or not. Medic actually backing off here away from the rockets and taking just a bit of damage there. Not too much, he's still at 120 health or so. And needs to get out here and pop that Uber rather quickly because they are giving Bomb Diggity enough time to build up a next one. There you go. Finally, the Uber is popped. Wow, sent Bolt way up into the air there, but he did get picked up by the medic, so he's going to be okay. It's just that where is the Uber? No, it is done now. Kritzkrieg is no longer, so no more crit rockets for our soldier there. Lots and lots of damage coming down on each team. Aristotle dies. Grim is now down, and so is Kuza. Wow, lots of people dying on each team here. In fact, Bolt with a very good jump. He does manage to take out the medic, so no more crits for the moment from our red team, OTP, but they have managed to capture the middle point because Bolt and Neo Russia were not in position to really stop that. Neo Russia now hiding down beneath this little ramp here. Kind of a cute thing to do. We'll see if anybody really checks for him. This scout looks like he wants to check, actually. Okay, they found him now. Neo-Russia actually doing some self-damage there, and it does end up getting taken out. So almost no damage, and I don't think he got anybody hurt there. So not too great. oTp though are, of course, going to be trying to push in here and bring it to 4-4, so that may be what we see. oTp, who initially were at 0-3, have figured out some good strategies here to push back against the Treason team. It just looked like they had a shaky start, and now these teams are quite evenly matched. So, what's going to happen here? I don't know. I mean, they have to push in, but they're kind of waiting for their Uber. But, of course, if they wait for their Uber, then the enemy's going to have the Uber. Yeah, it's about even right now anyway. And are they still running crits? No, they've finally swapped back to the regular invuln. So they are going to run in there and be completely invincible. There they go. And this is actually, considering how long they've been running the Kritzkrieg, this is actually a surprise move from them now. Kuza and Grim both going down there. Dr. Salvador getting taken out in return, so no Demo Man for our red team for the moment. And the Uber is popped for blue, just finishing off here. It's going to be jockeying for the high ground at the moment. It looks like the soldier here getting a lot of damage on the medic. There goes, yeah. The medic for both teams, actually. Bomb and Anuit dying there, but it's just Neo-Russia left alive. He's trying to get away, and in fact, look at what they're doing here. They're saying it doesn't actually matter if Neo-Russia gets away, because if he has to come back in him, he'll just die. And if he doesn't come back in, then he's going to be stuck behind our lines with low health. So oTp playing that really, really well. They just said, yeah, don't chase him. We'll let him come back to us. I just had to take a quick break there to sneeze, and I don't even remember what I was saying. In fact, I don't think I was saying anything, but oTp does have the second point right now. They're going to try and figure out a way to push into last here. They do have their Uber, so it's not going to be much of an advantage. Oh, wait a minute. I think I knew it might have died there. No, yeah, he's still running the regular medigun. Oh no! Two players, it's Kuza and Ripperman down right now. oTp might push on this without the Uber. They've got a big player advantage. They know their enemy doesn't have a heavy or anything out there. They're trying to push in, but they've got to watch out for these stickies. The stickies are exactly what is causing them not to be able to get in. And there you go. One scout down, but scout down for each team, in fact. Grim dying there as well. And this push could be very, very successful. It's just, oh, there goes Nanaz and Whaler down. Salvador trying to lay some stickies on the point to get some damage, but he goes down as well. And now Treason, who were backed up to their midpoint, have wiped out almost the entire enemy team. Where is their enemy medic? They're going to try and go force him to pop. oTp is going to have to get back out here very, very quickly, and they did manage to get the kill on Kuza. So here comes Treason, though. Oh, look at that! Ripperman going down to Aristotle as well, and now the Ubers are popped for both teams. Aristotle just keeping his cool here, and what he did there, just walking forward like that, forced the blue team to kind of walk back. Uber versus Uber is always kind of a derby situation. There goes Anuit, though. So as the Ubers ended, that is exactly what they got. But Thrickster, where is he right now? He may just be going for a back cap. He's disguised as a scout at the moment. He's going to go for the kill on the Demo Man. He does get him. Bolt is down right now. Thrickster is cloaked. And, oh, he does end up getting spotted out, so he's going to have to probably get back out of there. Try to deal some revolver damage. Nah, you're dead, Thrickster. You are, oh, so dead. There you go. oTp, though, they're running the Kritzkrieg once again, so they're going to try and make up for lost time here. They cannot push in right now, though. They don't have enough health. They don't have enough players. So a good kill on Bolt, it just didn't really accomplish anything, because oTp could not take advantage of that kill, and now Bolt is back up to lay down the same sticky traps again. So that is kind of too bad there for oTp, but at least they have another shot at this, another attempt. Kuza just kind of kneeling down with a minigun right now. You can't even like move at all when you're kneeling with a minigun, by the way. It's pretty crazy. But oTp versus Treason could get tied up at 4-4 here if the next push for the one Thrick pony is successful. We've got a sniper on offense right now, and I want to spot this. There you go. He has taken one shot so far. Looking for a headshot on the medic. Oh, medic finally gets out of the way of that. Could still get a charged body shot here if he can just hit the tiny spot. And once again, we've got a little Klein bottle out there. That's got to be just a mistake right now from my my recent TF2 update. I think that's what's going on. It still looks utterly hilarious, though. There you go. Thrickster pushing in and trying to get some Girardi down now. Has not managed to hit anybody with it, I don't think. Lots of damage coming down on the Treason team, but in fact they've managed to kill almost everybody for oTp. It's just the one sniper up here, and they got two spawners in. Nanaz and Dr. Salvador have just spawned here. There goes our sniper. So Treason, they need to push out right now and get that second point. If they don't, they run the risk of, yeah, look at this, getting spammed off of the point, and then oTp will be able to stop this capture. Could have been some good flanking work there from the scouts, but not going to happen. There you go, though. oTp has not managed to capture the point. They tried their very best. Treason now pushing right back out into them, though, and Anuit cooped Coptis is going to be running the Blitzkrieg once again. It's just that they have an actual disadvantage now. So Treason probably going to push out with the Uber very shortly. At least that's what I want to see them do. But in fact, maybe they're just going to play a nice slow game. Be nice and methodical about it. Let the enemy push into them, because of course that's a very big advantage for the Treason team. We'll see though. Whaler just peeking in here to the left-hand side. And is he going to get the kills? Probably not. But there you go. Kuza did go down to the Kritzkrieg. Looks like the Uber was countered there, so we kind of missed that action. Nonetheless, here comes the OTP team once again. They have managed to get a lot of kills. Grim having to back out here and off to the last point. But look at the low health on Ripper and Grim. They are both ripped, which is, of course, the one of the nicer things that people say about their opposing teammates when they've taken a lot of damage. There goes a lot of people there. Heavy now down as well. I think Red Team is going to get this capture here. In fact, they're going to have it no problem. Medic Soldier versus Soldier Demo. That Demo taking... Oh, actually doing a lot of damage here. Could be Medic going for the cap, though. Is he going to get it? The Uber shot comes out, and it's so close. Bolt just barely manages to defend that. Ripperman went down to the needles. Kind of hilarious. So, Bolt, you're going to set up some stickies on the last point once again, and oh, this is going to be crazy. Yeah, that Medic could almost have won the game, or at least won that round for them. Not won the game yet. It is, of course, still 4-3, but OTP still being aggressive here. They still have the opportunity to push in, and Thrixter having to back out here away from that rocket, so no good for him. That definitely would have been a moment of glory, as my stream chat is saying, if he'd capped it, but... this is, of course, a vintage cast. This game happened several months ago, so it would have been a moment of glory like several months ago. The Richter taking a lot of damage now, eating a couple of rockets, but does manage to get away from that last one and grab a health kit, so he'll be okay, watching the flanks for a little bit longer. Grim is down right now. And Thrixter, the only scout left up for OTP. So he's peeking in through the left-hand side, just going to try to deal a little bit of damage, but eats a pill immediately after getting overhealed. It's not going to be too bad, but now looking for the kill on the demo. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. Thrixter ends up dying to Bolt. Dr. Salvador taking a lot of damage there. The crits is popped once again. It does get a kill on Ripperman and Bolt, but Salvador is now down to the Uber, and the Uber's on the heavy now as well, so not going to be able to focus that down at all. Nana is taking a lot of damage, getting back to his medics, who's going to try to hold on to the second point here, but we'll see what happens. Treason should be able to push out, I think. Thrixter once again on the spy. We're going to see if maybe he can make the spy play work for him this time. And as trying to build that crit streak up as quickly as he can by hurting himself. Of course, if you heal hurt players, you build the crits faster, you build the Uber faster, so why not do that? Just hurt yourself a bit with the rockets and let the medic heal you right back up. Right now, though, yeah, Treason took a little bit too long to try to move out, so they're once again dropped back to their last point, and Thrixter does get taken out by Grim, so got the big error text over his head. It's probably something to do with like the hat changes, I want to say. Here comes the Kritzkrieg, and not dealing a lot of damage yet. In fact, Treason is nowhere to be found. Bolt trying to get some damage down on this team, and there goes, I knew it right away, to Bolt. Bolt, beautifully done to kill the medic. Looks like somebody was standing on that point briefly, but both soldiers coming in now and going to take out this red soldier. There he goes, getting killed before he even hits the ground. And now Treason is definitely able to push out to the second point. I knew it just coming up here, and he wants to make sure he can get the heals. Kuza watching that last point with his minigun. Bomb Diggity is keeping his soldiers out here, his troops, and marshaling the troops forward so they can continue their aggression. Right now with their 100% Uber advantage, they are being very, very aggressive here, and I like this play. Able to really get in there and take a lot of hits. Grim and Whaler are both going down, so that's a scout for each team. Right now, oh, Aristotle, yeah, just getting the respawn there. So Treason going to be able to capture this middle point here. They really need to leave a scout or something on it. There is a red scout coming in right now and does not take a lot of damage yet, but the medic, meanwhile, is taking a lot of damage for our red team. There you go. One man down so far. Aristotle did die to Bolt being Ubered. Ubering Bolt, always a scary thing, man. Always a scary thing for the opposing team. And there's a backcap going on, though. Neo Russia trying to hold on to the midpoint here. Who is stopping the backcap? Thrixter standing out here and still working on that capture. Grim, oh, so close right now. Grim is definitely going to get taken out here. No, man, that's going to be a great backcap. Whaler finished it off, and where is his fellow scout? I think he did die. Thrixter is down, but nobody to stop this cap here for the moment. Whaler could get it. Oh, no, he gets taken out. Once again, though, that series of backcaps has forced the Treason team onto their last point, and Bob Diggity gets taken down by Dr. Salvador. Dr. Salvador going huge here. He does get taken down by Kuza, but did exactly what he needed to do in taking out the enemy medic, so that's going to be a huge Uber advantage for the red team. Freaking jumps off this ground. Wow, man. I don't know what's going on for Neo Russia. Apparently having some trouble jumping. Thrickster just going to poke him with a sniper. Probably doesn't even need to. His team should be able to get in there and finish off this cap right away. oTp. Oh, they're losing a lot of health here for their medic, but it shouldn't even matter at this point. They've got so many damage classes up right now. They just got to get through there. Medic does go down, and why were they stuck in that choke point? I don't know. They needed to just get out there and be more aggressive. There you go. And then they've got a scout trying to deal some damage. Bolt does go down, but Whaler down in return. oTp. Oh my gosh, they need to get in here and get this capture because this is not going to work for them if they don't. Oh, does manage to get a pill there on Ripperman though, and there finally is the capture. So it is now 4-4 in this game. It is tied up. It's anybody's guess who's going to win. And Salvador, we're going to watch his rollout here. I honestly don't know who wins this game either. All I was told was that I needed to cast it. I think after we see who wins, we will find out who sent me the demo. But I do know a lot of these guys, and they are all pretty cool. Dr. Salvador setting up his rollout right now, and it looks like, of course, his opponent has taken the same rollout here on the left-hand side for each. Bolt setting up stickies on the point, and now it's demo versus demo here as they set stickies on each other. Salvador taking a lot of hits there, goes down to about 40 health, and has to back off with the rest of his team, so it looks like Blue has won this fight. Nanaz and Whaler are down, but the Kritzkrieg looks like it's getting very close to ready here for oTp, so they're going to push in with it very soon. Meanwhile, Kuza going to be just peeking in here and trying to pressure them back a little bit, because look at this. Even though they have the Kritzkrieg ready to go, they aren't able to use it. Midpoint is going to get captured here by Treason, and the Uber is up in just about 5 seconds here. So I think Treason may push into this, and there's not a lot of Kritzkrieg can do against a fully charged Uber. Of course, those critical rockets still don't deal damage to invincible players. Here they come right now, and oh no, actually it isn't the Kritzkrieg. How did they charge that so much faster? I don't even know. But no, both teams had their regular Ubers. The Blue just kind of pushed in there, forced the enemy to pop, and now they've killed Whaler and Thrickster, so no flank defense here for oTp for the moment. No cleanup work either. Means that Treason is going to have an easy time here. Nanaz is now down. Anuit takes out as well. Ripperman takes out Anuis and takes out Dr. Salvador. So that is really huge. Only one player left alive right now for oTp. They are immediately capping the last point here, and there you go. I think that's going to be the game. Thank you for watching. This has been Salamancer. Treason won 5-4. Of course, the game was sent to me by Bolt, good friend of mine. Thank you for, once again, thank you for viewing. Of course, hit the subscribe button on youtube.com/fatmop, and I'm going to be signing out.